welcome to my top 10 most wanted DLC playables in Smash Brothers. Before we begin, uh, I would like to clarify I'm not going to count any characters who've already been a collectible trophy, already a moveset, or already a stage hazard. So don't be expecting me to put Dixie Kong, Brittany, or Viridi in my list. Personally, I would want Viridi to be playable. Well, but she's been demoted to stage hazard in collectible trophy. So let's see who's our most possible contenders are alongside Mewtwo. Never give up the path to your destiny. Oh, forgot to add one thing. P.S. I'm only adding Nintendo characters, not third-party characters. Number 10 on the list has to be one of the best Tropical Freeze bosses in the game. The Bashmaster. The polar bear that has the giant hammer with the spikes at one side and flat at the other. And his theme song is excellent. I bet he would be one of the few characters that have his own victory theme, representing his boss theme in the game. Never give up the path to your destiny. I never played any Fire Emblem games, but I love me some princesses. Elasikia, or however her name pronounced, would be a perfect addition and for the female playable characters. But there is one condition. She has to fight in that puffy ball gown you see in this video. So keep that in mind. To feel that fish out of water experience that Zelda had in Subspace Embassy. Never give up the path to your destiny. Toad may be Peach's standard B move, but there is still hope for Captain Toad. And who knows, maybe Captain Toad could be the fourth Mario character to represent his own series, the others being Donkey Kong, Yoshi, and Wario, who already have their own game series, but Captain Toad can be the next. And this should make up for having Toad being Peach's standard B move once again. Never give up the path to your destiny. Looks like Kirby Return to Dreamland gave something for Waddle Dee to make him more of a recurring character, as well as part of the main cast. And playing as him will let you know that he has a lot of potential to be playable in Smash Brothers. Yeah, I would love to see what he has to do in Smash Brothers. And I heard he's rumored to be DLC along with Wolf. Hopefully, and I do mean hopefully, Banana Waddle Dee becomes DLC. Ever played Kirby's Return to Dreamland? You would know that he has potential to be a playable character. Never give up the path to your destiny. Yeah, I know there was a trophy release of her, but it doesn't count if the trophy says her name, then parentheses, the game she was in, based on that model, and you get the drill. Toon Zelda would make an excellent addition as a playable character, considering the fact that she was part of the Forbidden Seven. Also, ooh, yeah, I bet it would be really cute if her wait for a while animation involves her holding on to her arm and looking frantically at her surroundings. I did like that about Zelda. Seems to make it beautiful that she did that. Never give up the path to your destiny. Seeing how Zelda is so beautiful in the game A Link Between Worlds, there was a duplicate of her that looked similar to her and just as beautiful. It would be excellent to see Hilda make a second appearance. And even if that second appearance is Smash Brothers. Yeah, I bet her moveset will be different from Zelda and in other ways possible. And maybe the DLC could be her home world, which is which is a similar looking Hyrule. I never played the game, but it looks interesting, and Hilda is very, very beautiful. Never give up the path to your destiny. Smash 3DS did have some, well, how shall I put this? Alternate forms of the same character. From the very similar Dr. Mario to not so similar Zero Suit Samus. Mass DDD from Kirby Superstar Ultra would be a perfect playable character slash alternate version of the character he was for DLC, considering the fact that he did came back in the recent Kirby game Triple Deluxe. And his moveset shall be different from King Dedede. If you want to see how all different that clone characters could be, I'll get to that later. And maybe he could have King Dedede's old final smash from Brawl. Never give up the path to your destiny. Wow, how lucky are we to get Toadette back from most recent Nintendo games of this year, including the upcoming Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game, which would make a great Christmas present for me. Yeah, Toadette would make an excellent and secondary rep for Captain Toad's series, and the perfect DCL. Maybe she could do a spin attack, considering she has parades, and lovely ones at best. And maybe like Wario from WarioWare, Toadette could appear in her Captain Toad costume as the primary costume. Never give up the path to your destiny. Well, Starfy may be still demoted as assist trophy, but that doesn't mean Mermaid would not return. That being said, Mermaid should be the primary playable character for Starfy, if Starfy is still an assist trophy. For her human form, she could still have the top side, but her leg side could have a long blue skirt and sandals resembling her tail. Yeah. Who wouldn't want to play as a mermaid who never been on land or experienced human customs before? Now for my number one pick. My number one pick for who should be DLC for Smash Brothers is going to be a character that we'll never see again in another game. That being said, False Zelda. Probably the hottest character that debuted in some subspace embassy. Now she's not going to be a complete clone to Zelda. So what I'm going to do is place a link in the description of her move set of how she's not going to be a clone. And her final smash is obviously going to be the Dark Cannon. That's right, I really want False Zelda to return, as much as I want Mermaid to be seen in a human form. So, what do you say? Is this the best top 10 list of who should be DLC for Smash Brothers? They're mostly newcomers. So, so, and there's no references to them in the 3DS version of Smash Brothers. So, comment and like and subscribe and tell me what you think. Signing out.